my third attempt of recording this nap session. So let's go through that together. Announcement day 3. So let's go over it. This time around, I'm gonna learn from my mistakes. I'm gonna do better. So what do? So I'm cold. My feet are cold. I'm chilly. But a nickname that my Vietnamese family members give me whenever I visit there is hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. It is Wednesday, so we are wearing pink. I'm actually a little sad because this is like my third attempt of recording this. The first time, 17 minutes into it, I realized there was no audio. My mic audio was off. So I stop it, I record it, re-record again, doing the best that I can, going through stuff that I missed with you guys, only to then realize when I was editing that the microphone was picking up from my webcam and not this mic, so the audio just sounded so bad. So I'm feeling defeated. I'm like, what should I do? So I decided, third time's a charm. I'm gonna tell you guys all the stories again. We're gonna go through everything, do the best that we can. Hopefully I'll be able to like use the footage of the sleep report just to talk you guys through what you missed, and we'll be able to get on with this video. So first things first, sleep report. What exactly happened? So there was a Fue Coco and a Quaxley that showed up, right? But what shows up hungry? The Chikorita. It's always like that. Yesterday during the nap session, it was a Pichu that was hungry, while I had 2 Sprigatitos and a Fue Coco. And then today I had a Fue Coco and a Quaxley, and the Chikorita was hungry. So mildly annoyed about that, but I did feed a Poke Biscuit to the Fue Coco, and it was a big hit. So there was 3 points on the bar. There's 2 more. So I just need to feed it 2 more cookies or get lucky, and I'll be able to catch it. So I throw it another cookie. But what happens? It gets full. So back into the wild it goes with 1 tick left on the bar. The Quaxley, I left it because I decided I only have like 8 or 9 cookies left. I need to hold on to my cookies and be wise with how I'm spending it. So there's that. I didn't catch anything during the long sleep, but I can show you guys what I caught from yesterday's nap session. So let's go through that together. Meow Kiss is actually the one I caught on day 1. So if you guys remember, day 1 I caught a Sprigatito and I named it Meow Kiss, inspired off the Korean beverage called Milk Kiss, which I love to drink. And now here's a Fue Coco. So it is apples and sausages. Not bad. Actually, I'm not really mad at this because I do need an apple farmer. So if it was triple apple, I would have been very happy, but I can take a double apple and a sausage. So ingredient finder S&M, skill trigger M, inventory up S, and helping speed. It is a lax nature, which means it is energy recovery up, but main skill chance down. Now I don't know what the trigger rate is for main skill for Fue Coco, but I'm hoping that it is pretty good, even though skill trigger M more or less evens out the fact that main skill chance is down. Does it kill me? Yes, because that sub skill could have been used for something else, or if the nature wasn't what it was, then having skill trigger would have been great. Now it kind of gets worse. So I have speed of help down here, so Sprigatito, double milk again, and ingredient finder S, inventory up S, helping speed M and S, and then skill trigger at the very end. So helping speed down. So it kind of feels like, yet again, not only am I wasting 1 sub skill, but kind of 2 sub skills on it. I think it requires 2 to even it out. Don't quote me on that. I don't really remember. So it is ingredient finding up though, but kind of think this one here is better. But we have opportunity to catch more. So we will see what the week brings us. So that is a update on the catches. Now on to the dream gift. What did I get? You may wonder. I got a Fue Coco incense. So am I gonna use it tonight? Probably not, because that Fue Coco is only 1 bar away, so I'd rather it show up naturally. Well, that sounded so Canadian. But yeah, I'd rather it show up naturally so I don't have to use an incense just to call it back. So there's that. And now for the exciting stuff, the first anniversary announcement, day 3. So let's go over it together for the 3rd time. This is like tattooed in my brain by now. So about reward increases, to make Pokemon Sleep easier to play, we plan to make the following adjustments during an update in early August. So lots to anticipate and be excited for early August. The first thing, bedtime rewards increase. So some of the rewards you can get by sticking to your bedtime will increase. What does this mean? I'm thinking that the stamp card items are going to be different. I'm hoping to see cookies, because as free-to-play players, cookies are a little hard to come by. So I would be so happy if we see more cookies. Secondly, sleep research rewards increase. So the amount of research EXP and dream shards you can get from sleep research will increase slightly. Note, adjustments will focus mainly on sleep styles that require a low amount of drowsy power. So I wonder if this means that those that require low amounts will be bumped up a little, like for example Totodile, because I've noticed I've been having trouble catching those. So my Cyan Beach area, the area bonus is maxed out. So that means the window of opportunity to catch a Totodile is pretty slim, because Totodile shows up more during the lower drowsy power sleep sessions, and because it's maxed out and I do pretty well at Cyan, I rank up really quickly. So nice to see that will address, hopefully, that issue, because I still need to catch a Totodile for the Suicune event. And then lastly, rewards when you reach the max area bonus. So if you reach max area bonus, your 5% area bonus increase will automatically be divided and distributed across other areas. Now, initially when I read this, I thought, freaking amazing. I barely ever go to the tundra. I am Canadian. I hate the snow. I've lived here all my life. No, thank you. On top of that, my Pokemon aren't really suited for the tundra, which is why I've been avoiding it. So I was like, that's a really great way to raise the area bonus, and then the next time I go in, I'm freaking prepared. But then I realized upon looking at my Discord, there is mixed reviews on this. So someone mentioned how it would be annoying seeing like 51% on their area bonus, and I'm like, you know what? That makes so much sense. I would get annoyed at that too. So yeah, now I'm kind of like, madly annoying, but there's like workarounds for this. I know some people use like the easy pass ticket thingamabob to move their area bonus to another island, so you can avoid that by doing that. But I'm not gonna do that because I save my points and I'm fine. Like, out of sight, out of mind, you know? So that's the announcement for day 3. Pretty exciting. Most excited about the sticking to your bedtime increased rewards though. And now, we usually go through the research community together, but as you could see, while I was yapping away during take 2, not realizing that the audio was picking up from my webcam and not my mic, we're not gonna go through all this again. But what I can say is there is only one shiny that was found by Alfseer with the shiny Rattata. And then I realized, oh, here it is, the shiny king of the day. But I realized yesterday while I was looking at the Paldean starters and their shiny variations, I don't know if I missed one yesterday, because I realized that when you're not used to seeing it, you just don't notice it, you know? Like, I remember when I first started playing Pokemon Sleep with my friends who play online, some of them aren't familiar with some of the Pokemon, right? So unless they see the sparkles, they don't know that it is a shiny Pokemon. And I totally get it, because that is me with the Paldean Pokemon, because I didn't play Scarlet and Violet. So hopefully that doesn't happen when I come across a shiny Paldean starter, because that would be heartbreaking. So there are several things that we need to catch up on that I spoke about in the second video retake, but that will not make the cut. So get a drink, grab a snack. We are going to have some story time. First things first, coffee. This is not canned coffee. This is instant coffee. And as you could see, I didn't really drink much of it, but for the sake of this video, take 3, cheers. and it's coffee. So what made me decide to get it? This is Old Town Coffee. My mom usually buys this brand, but for milk teas, and that is really good. So the reason why I picked this up is because I watched a video on TikTok about this girl talking about ways that she's trying to save more money, and coffee is a huge expense, and I totally get it because I am guilty of that as well. So I thought maybe it should be a good idea to go back into the instant coffee kick. So I decided to get the one that she recommended, which was this, but I don't know if there's a coffee, cream, and sugar version, like a 3-in-1, because this is just coffee and cream. And I did not realize that. So is the coffee good? Yes, but I do wish it was sweeter. So after this, I am definitely going to add some sweetener, and then it'll be perfect. But for the time being, it's like, not gonna drink it right now, you know? Supposedly, she says that this has more caffeine than when she gets coffee at the store too, so we'll see. And yeah, that's the coffee story. The other story, my ice cream story. So if you guys have been watching, last week I got ice cream, and it is my favorite ice cream. It is the Chapman strawberry shortcake ice cream. Reminds me of my childhood, but this is like a elevated version, so it's like not too sweet. The chocolate strawberry coating is just so perfect, and it melts in your mouth so perfectly, and I'm obsessed. However, the mistake I made during transportation is that I left it in my trunk, and it is summer right now. So I come home, I open the box, only to be devastated to find out that 4 out of the 6 bars are melted. So I pop them in the freezer, and I'm able to eat it. Like, it's still good, but aesthetically not that pleasing. And because it's all melted, like the amount of stick that I get to hold, like my pinching, like this hurts, you know, after a while, the pinch movement. So yeah, I decided this time around, I'm gonna learn from my mistakes. I'm gonna do better. So what do? I do what anyone else would do. I consult the internet to see how I could fix my problem, because I don't have a cooler, nor do I have an insulated shopping bag. So I go on Quora. I ask the people, how do you transport ice cream in the summer without making it melt if you don't have those 2 items? And one person recommended to bring a towel, wrap it up, put it in a bag, and the cold won't escape. So that's what I did. So I go to the store, grab 3 boxes, 3 times 6, that's 18. So I have 18 ice creams that I need to survive through the drive home. So as I'm checking out, I push my cart to the car, and I take a towel out of my car. I take the 3 boxes of ice cream, put them side by side, wrap it around in a towel. I'm looking around. I know I'm looking sketchy and weird with a freaking towel wrapping my who knows what. So yeah, but you know what? I need that ice cream to make it back alive. And then I wrap it, I put it in my bag, I put it in the passenger side on the floor. And before I left my house, I made sure to bring a cardigan. Why? Because during the drive home, I'm bumping up the AC on the ground and towards me, so that it's just cold air in that area. So I'm cold, my feet are cold, I'm chilly, but it's all for my ice cream. So I get home, I'm rushing up to get into my place. The first thing I do is I check up on my ice cream. I'm ripping the box open and I'm dunking it out, and it was like looking at gold bars. They were perfectly intact, and I was so happy. So I have 18 bars in my place, and I can't wait. Well, technically I have 17 because I ate one yesterday, but I have one more from the failed attempt the first time, so 18. And I'm just so happy, you know, like, it's the little things in life like this, like having your favorite ice cream not melt on the way home perfectly intact. So I can't wait to have another one later, and I'm super excited about that. Now, will this trick work in public transportation? I'm not sure. I'm really not sure. If I were to take public transportation, it would take me like an hour and a half to get home, and I feel like for sure that's gonna melt. So I took my car. And usually when I go to the grocery store, I ask my boyfriend what does he want. So this time he requested for chocolate, And I don't have the chocolate here, but I'll put a picture. It is from Meiji. It is a milk chocolate, white chocolate, and then a gummy inside, and it is so good. And my favorite flavor is the muscat flavor, because Japan, their muscat flavored candies are insane, better than the purple grape flavors. So that brought me back to childhood. When I was younger, my mom would buy me like the bigger variety tube. Looks like this. There's 3 flavors, orange, muscat, and I think it's either peach or strawberry. The peach is very good though. I kind of wish I took one as well. But I ate my entire thing of chocolate yesterday, so I have no more. So I'm hoping my boyfriend will share some with me. But yeah, super happy that I picked that up. It was such a hit of childhood, and it made me so happy eating it yesterday. And the last thing I wanted to talk to you guys about is this. So what is this, you may wonder? It is a fan. I think I showed it to you guys when I came back from Japan and just like updated you guys a bit on my trip. But I got this from a shop in Kyoto, and in the back is this old man who makes all the fans by hand, and I love this design, the cute neko with the goldfishes, and it's fabric, so I feel like it's more durable. And for the longest time I just kept it in my closet, and I was like, you know what is life if I'm only gonna buy cute pretty things just to store it away and to never have it see the light of day. So I want this to really be used and loved, and you know, like we should use the things that we love. Like if you have perfume too, I remember seeing this quote go around, how a therapist was like, if you're always gonna wait for special moments to wear your perfume, like just start wearing it now. Like every day should be a special moment. So yeah, every day should be special. So usually how I use this is if I'm need to dry my face after skincare, like in between layers, or like I use a face mist, I do this because if you're using retin-A, tretinoin, or anything like that, you need to put it on dry skin because damp skin can cause some irritation. So this is nice to help speed up the drying process, and it's so cute. And it's a cat, and I have a soft spot for cats because the nickname that my Vietnamese family members give me whenever I visit there is Me Meow. So M-I and then Meow. So that's like the nickname. And because of that, I love cats, although I'm born in the year of the dog, which is funny because, you know, cats and dogs don't really get along. And yeah, I think we are all up to date with everything that I talked about. This is like nearly an hour of me speaking. I can feel my jaw kind of getting sore, but hopefully, 3rd time's a charm. I'm gonna have to post some movie magic to make sure that everything looks cohesive. I'm hoping to use some of the previous footage, like of the sleep report, so I could show you guys while I'm talking, so it looks as if I'm doing the thing. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm tired and I have to edit now, but yeah. Thank you guys so much for joining me in this video. If you haven't joined us in the Discord yet, I recommend that you do. It's a great place, and also a great place to share your friend code so that you get more candies and rewards. So yeah, enjoy that. Can't wait to see you guys in the next video. So until then, take care, good luck, and have fun. Bye.